Hello, my name is Anayeli Catlan, and then for my topic, I decided to work on diversity. My intended audience are third graders. A typical classroom setting, maybe 20 to 25 students. So to begin my lesson, I ended up writing a short lesson plan. So to begin with presenting the lesson on diversity, students and I would watch a video together called What is Diversity? It's a short interactive video, roughly around 1 minute long. It's on TED. The interactive video itself has 2 short questions. Students will be given the opportunity to watch the video as a class together, and then they will be prompted to using their computers to answer the 2 short guided questions. After that, students will be able to see a slide in which will allow them to understand the concept of diversity a little bit deeper, and then they will be able to understand the importance of it. After that specific slide, students will be shifted onto a short couple of assignments / activities, one of them being an interactive Jamboard. Through this activity, students will be able to use blended learning into the curriculum, and students will be able to interact with one another through the Jamboard. And then students will be able to work on this assignment called I'm Different, in which allows them to talk about themselves and their own uniquenesses. After that specific assignment, students will be able to share with one another just to get a glimpse of what different uniquenesses are shared amongst the classroom setting. After that assignment, students will be shifted to completing a diversity bingo, in which will allow students to walk around and just communicate with one another, just to get a little bit more feel of what diversity is and understand the type of diversity that is offered among their classroom. Towards the end, students will be shifted to complete a Kahoot as a class. Students will be prompted to use a computer or so to log into, and just to have them tested along each other in regards to their understanding of diversity. For homework, students will be having to complete an assignment which is called Despite Our Differences. Through this assignment, students will have to compare and contrast themselves to someone in their household, just to get a little bit more feel of the different characteristics that they share along with their someone in their household, just so students could get a feeling that diversity is not just in their classroom setting, but also like it could include in their household and whatnot. So for this short video, when you click on it, it directs you to a TED Ed. So there, as mentioned earlier, there are 2 short questions, one of them being what is diversity, and the other one's like what are some of the examples of diversity that is displayed in the video. Like I mentioned earlier, the video itself is a minute or long, and then at the end, shifting on to the next assignment or the next slide, it talked about the importance of diversity, and then things that diversity can include and the meaning of it. After that, there's a short reading. When you click on it, it should direct you to a link and where students can find the reading itself. This specific reading is Introduction to Diversity, and also provides very short age-appropriate examples of it. So these are assignments. I've ended up breaking them up into online assignments and then in-class assignments, meaning like hard copies. So when you click on them, it directs you to the links that I have provided. So that's like, I already ended up starting it, just, to give an example to the class of how to do it. So, what does diversity mean to you? And the ones like share about your family. So how many siblings do you have? How many pets? And this is just for students to get a feel of the different type of diversity among the classroom. So after this assignment, students will be able to go on to the other intended assignments. So I'm Different. So when you click on it, it directs it to the worksheet. So students will have to draw themselves in the middle and then talk about their differences and uniquenesses on the sides. They could either write it or draw it. It's up to them. After that, students will be working on the diversity bingo. This is the example of the card. It's just small little topics where students can just talk to each other and just sort of fill it out. For a homework assignment, students will have to complete this specific worksheet, and will they have to draw about themselves and someone in their household, just to compare and contrast to get a field of diversity in their household.